Greetings, my people of the tarot. I didn't know if I needed light, what was going on. So, you haven't heard from me on the tarot aspect in a while. And it's because things have been really crazy. I've been busy doing personal sewing work. And it took longer than I expected. So if you're expecting something from me, it will be up soon. I got involved in a personal project that I had a deadline to get it done, and it just took me a lot longer than I thought it would, which that can happen. So anyway, I get this new deck, and I did a walkthrough. It's called the Ghost and Spirit Tarot by Lisa Hunt. And I need to work with it a little bit, so I thought I'd go back to my readings of moon cycles, which I really enjoy doing. So we have a new moon coming up, which will be in Virgo, and there's also eclipse, which occurs in Leo. So we have Leo and Virgo energy. And I'm not that into astrology. I need to work on that. I know Virgo is an earth sign. Leo, I think, is a fire sign. It would make sense, but don't quote me on that. But anyway, so I thought I'd do a 6-card reading, so it would help me get familiar with this deck. And we'll want to ask about the new moon and the new eclipse coming up on the 11th. New moon's about new beginnings, starting out new things, what's coming up. So I'm thinking we can ask what's ahead for this new moon with this vibrant, earthy energy of Virgo with the lion energy. So what energies will we be focusing? Where should we focus our energy? Where should we be focusing our attention? And we'll see what these cards, which I love the quality of this deck. It's so much better than Llewellyn. It feels like actual playing cards. It needs some good rifle shuffling. So let's see what these cards have to say. I'm going to do a 6-card draw. And when they're ready, we're ready now to see what energies we should be focusing on. So we're going to turn them over. Let me see. Let me do it this way. We'll move that up and out of the way for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the art card. We're going to replace that. I'm getting the feeling where we will place the art card. And I love the art in this. So I'm going to back these up a tad. We start off with the Chariot. So the Chariot is all about, let's see if we can get this card in the line of the camera. The Chariot is all, to me, is about movement, energy. So let's get the energy moving. This is a good time to get unstuck. This Chariot has a northern aspect. You can see it has snow in it. It's ghostly. Let me look at it really well here. It's ghostly. We got the horses riding through the sky on a winter's night. And there is a lone figure out in the snow. So this tells me there's a lot of strong energy coming in, and we need to be prepared for that. We don't want to get left out. We don't want to be left out on the cold. We want to ride the wave of energy that's coming for the next moon cycle. So we'll put that down and we'll go on to the next card, which is the Two of Cups. Now this is not your ordinary Two of Cups. Here we see a woman watering plants. And it almost looks like behind her, behind her is a spirit. I'm feeling like this is an ancestor spirit that is watching her as she nourishes this plant. So this, to me, is saying, take time to nourish. Okay, so we want to get caught up in this thunderous energy that's coming. But we also need to remember to nourish ourselves, to nourish our environment, so that we are strong and prepared. Perhaps it's time to partner with someone to help us really get some good energy movement going forward. Let's move on to the next card. So really nourish your emotions. Yes, I just got to look at the card. Nourish your emotions, nourish your connection with your ancestors. And then we go to the Wheel of Fortune, which is, the ghosts almost look like they're pregnant. They got one in the back and then one in behind. So I'm feeling this energy, like, again, of movement. There's a chance to really get caught up in a lot of movement. And we can become pregnant with possibilities. So there's a lot of possibilities. So we need to pay attention to where we're going to be on that wheel. Is the wheel going to be up, or is it going to be down? Are we going to be up, or are we going to be down? Are we going to really seek out the positive, or are we going to get stuck and left out in the cold? Hopefully we seek the positive. Now the next three we have here, Justice. Justice is, again, can be about balance. So I'm really seeing, to really focus our energies on being prepared to ride the wave of energy in a really positive light, to put our best foot forward, to be in balance so that we don't get thrown off the wheel. And we got two more cards to help finish this reading out. And we also have the Ten of Swords, which reminds me of Gollum from The Lord of the Rings. So the Ten of Swords, it's like, see, the worst is over. If we allow ourselves to get caught up in the energy. It's just another warning not to get stuck in the same old place and just let the chariot ride us by. We really want to get into this and get in this riding energy. We don't want to get left behind, because it will end up a Ten of Swords moment if we let our guard down. So we finish with the King of Pentacles, which is all about being practical, being grounded, being down to earth. So in other words, the King is reminding us to be grounded and rooted in who we are, in nourishing ourselves, so that we are ready to ride the winds of change. I feel there's going to be a wonderful sweep of energy coming through after this new moon eclipse in Leo. And we got to be ready to grab onto that, and go for a ride. Don't be afraid. The cards are telling us not to be afraid. Be positive. Be balanced. Be ready. be prepared. Because if you're not ready, if you're not prepared, if you're not seeking that inner balance, then you can be swept off your feet. And you don't want to be swept off your feet. You want to be swept up into the momentum of this wondrous, wondrous, gorgeous energy. I can just feel that it's coming. And that's it for this reading. Hope you enjoy. Over and out for now.